All right. What would an Asian pop addict show be without TVXQ news? Awesome. Let's get into it so we can get out of it. Their Japanese radio show, Biggie Station, will be ending. That's awesome. Changmin and Yoonho announced on this week's episode of Biggie Station that at the end of December, Biggie Station will be no more. And if that doesn't sound like the end, then I don't know what does. Last week, they appeared at the FNS Music Festival, TVXQ that is, as Tohoshinki. And they did better than the first time, than the week before at the first award show. You know, they didn't interact much with each other, but at least, you know, they sat down, they talked. Though Yoonho and Jaejoon didn't look at each other.
Not even once.
Not even once, which is rare.
They did better, but you're still not convincing me.
No.
Sorry.
They did better, but no. Yeah.
It still wasn't convincing enough for me.
No.
But they did better.
They did better.
Because at least they laughed. Well, who's the one person that would not look at anybody, though?
Changmin. Changmin looked at no one.
He would not look at anyone. And wasn't there a gap?
Yes, there was a gap.
Yeah.
Between Junsoon and Changmin.
He sat behind Yoonho.
Yes.
And to the side.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, seriously, I know you guys are going through bullshit, but you guys don't have diseases. Stop with this whole spacing bullshit.
Hey, at this point, it's like, you know why.
It's like they're 3-year-olds.
So, you know, yeah.
I don't like you. I'm gonna sit 2 feet away from you.
It's like a spectacle.
Get out of here, man.
You know?
Whatever.
Yoonho was sitting. He was sitting at normal, like he was. His shoulders and his
was
arm
touching Jaejoon.
Was touching Jaejoon's or whatever.
Right.
But he still looked like he would rather not be sitting there if he could have.
Like he wanted to vomit.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He wanted to vomit. Like, I'm touching this fool's shoulder. I don't want to be nowhere near him. That's what it looked like.
He, you know, because SMAP was there, right?
Right.
They were engaging them, so they didn't really have a choice.
Right.
And they had to go back and forth and kind of laugh at certain things.
Right.
The ones who seemed to be like, at least showing reactions were the 3.
Right.
Right. And Jaejoon, who like laughed here and there, but Yoonho would not look at him.
No, not once. Though
Changmin
did crack a smile at one point, which was, you know,
a small smile.
Small
but
victory.
He would not look at them though.
No. Seriously, whatever. Anyways, if it wasn't for SMOP, that segment would have gone downhill as well.
It's that
really.
look. It's the kind of like the look that Changmin and Yoonho have on their faces is kind of like the look of that somebody has when they're vaguely ill.
Yeah. When
they're ill, but they have to do it anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what it looks like. That's dead on what it looks like.
But
awesome. At least it's better.
JJ was like the only one that seemed at all.
He was trying to play. He was trying to play it off.
He was playing it off.
And you know, but you could still see he looked salty.
Yeah.
No.
It was like awkward.
Yeah.
It was still awkward, but they played it off better than the last time. They didn't really have a choice with all the people that were sitting around them.
Yeah. And I really, if it wasn't for SMOP, that segment would have gone downhill as well.
Yeah.
It would have just been silence and stares and spacing between each other. I mean, get out of
I don't
here.
remember Junsu, actually.
He was just sitting in the back.
He was just sitting there.
He was just sitting there. He'll laugh here and there, but that was it.
It's wrong to say, but I so look forward to watching the videos now.
To watching every performance that they do now from now on.
It's like a spectacle. It's
it
like,
really
let's
is.
watch the circus.
Let's watch the downfall of TVXQ.
There's nothing else.
Ridiculous.
And if they're going to keep on doing it, then how can you not just sit there and watch?
And analyze everything. Yeah,
because it's right on display. If you're going to keep doing it, then we're going to sit there and watch.
We've got, I think, maybe 2 or 3 more performances to look forward to this month.
Is it true?
What?
I don't know if it's just a comment that somebody made, but somebody kind of brought it up with the whole Biggie Station thing. Does their contract with APOPA end in January?
I don't know.
Or is that a speculation?
There's nothing confirmed that I've seen. I hope to God that it's not true. But if it is, because really all you've heard so far from APOPA is that they've got the single in January, at the end of January, and they've got like all these fan meetings
in January.
They got a shitload. I don't know how they're gonna get through that. But really, at this point, it's starting to look like the goodbye tour, the goodbye fan meetings, and then the last single.
That's what, dude. I don't know. Netizens, instead of
digging up stupid shit.
Digging up stupid shit. Go call AVEX
and find
out when the hell. Although the Japanese are craftier than the Koreans when it comes to hiding shit.
That's true.
But
very true.
Find out when their contract ends, because I am so dead curious, because I want to know if if things are kind of like lining up in a certain fashion for this. The cataclysmic ending.
Oh my god. So terrifying.
The orgy.
It really the orgy. It really makes me sick to this point now. Like, seriously. When the whole Biggie Station announcement came out, I was just like, oh my god, it's real now.
People were just like, oh well, it has to end because it's gonna end.
No, bitches. Okay, and I saw that too. People were like, well, they've been doing it for a while. Everything's gotta come to an end. No, motherfucker.
Those are the keep the faith people.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. If that's not no fucking telltale sign.
They've been doing it all this time.
And then all of a sudden during the bullshit, we're gonna end Biggie Station. Get the fuck out of here. Don't tell me that's like, it's gotta end. No, man. Get out of here. I'm outraged.
Because how is it that they've done stuff and they've toured and whatever, and they would record 4 or 5 episodes at a time,
right?
Which is about a month's worth, right? And then they would go and do their thing, travel, and then get together and do it again,
right? And it always be the mixed pairs.
So unless there's some kind of contractual thing or a personal issue, I don't see how it would just end
all of a sudden.
If
in the middle
they
of
were
their
able to
controversy.
work it out before.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, it's kind of timely, this whole thing.
Exactly. And what's interesting as well, and if that's not another sign, I don't know what is, the past few months, like Biggest Station, it's always been like mixed. They've, mixed pairings. It'll be like, 3 one week and then, 2 or 3 or whatever. And it wasn't always the same grouping. For the past couple of weeks, it's been Junsoon, Mickey, and Jaejoon, and then Changmin and Yoonho. It's been those 3 and then those 2 every other week
together. The same 2
for the past few weeks.
And if they're DBSK and that has nothing to do with the bullshit that's going on in Korea, I don't see why they wouldn't mix up the pairings.
Exactly. I'm just saying this right now. If the I'm just saying this right now. God help me if the 5 of them don't appear in the last show together. Then
that's weird. That would be weird
because it's the finale. It's the ending of Biggie Station.
And what was it that they just kind of said? Wasn't it Yoonho and Changmin?
Yoonho and Changmin who announced it.
They were just kind of like, yeah, it's sad.
It's sad, and that was it. And then we have mixed feelings about it. No shit, because you guys are trying to tell us you're breaking up. The fuck out of here, man. Don't give me that shit. That pisses me off. Seriously. Damn it, man. And then, you know what? Like, yes, I'm outraged.
This is the frustrated.
It's frustrating
frustration
for me.
Of a Cassie DJ. I was thinking about trying to be neutral, but it's not working out this way.
No, because you know what it is? Because I was thinking about this. Because I was like, I don't want to sound like a crazy fan, because I'm not. The thing is that what upsets me is why this whole thing upsets me is because, they're one of the first groups that I got into. And they're really talented. If it was just a shitty group, I could give 2 shits. I wouldn't care. But because they're talented and they've been through so much shit up until this point, like, why can't you get over this hump just like you got through every other shit? Lauren, fuck, Yoonho, you almost got killed by a fucking Edison, with, glue. You've had injuries. You've been in car accidents where you could have died together. But yet this bullshit that you guys got going on, you can't get over together? That's what pisses me off.
I'm telling you. There is... I bet you.
I'm pretty sure.
There is a ton more of dialogue that's probably gone on between them that we don't know about.
Definitely.
That probably adds to the sour faces that they have on.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. If I could have been a fly on the wall when they were having these discussions and phone conversations. If I could have been there when they all saw each other after that break of being apart. Oh my goodness.
I mean, that's whatever.
That's like TMZ.
That would have been on TMZ.